How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter on Classic Gaming Replayed. So last episode was fairly bemusing, with Estelle playing Sunday school teacher, teaching little kids about being a bracer. And through my sheer unadulterated luck, we managed to do well on that. But now we are at Genis Royal Academy and are tasked with interviewing all of the students about the... got a sec? Huh, do you need something? Yeah, I've got a question for you. Estelle explained that they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. A strange event during exam period? Ooh, like what? That sounds fascinating. Did something happen? You're entirely too excited about this, you know. It probably means she doesn't know anything. Guess we gotta go somewhere else. So what happened? Hey, come on, tell me! Oh god, this is going to great. I can just tell. Okay, well, let's check the rest of the rooms up here. Hey, you two, how goes the questioning? Well, we've just started, so we don't know much yet. Have you had any luck with the records? Not yet, but there aren't many records that could be relevant, so this shouldn't take long. Hey, I know you're busy, but could I take a minute of your time? Sure. Let me guess, this is about Joshua, right? Yeah. I haven't heard all the details, but he's gone missing, right? He, has. But don't worry. It's something he did on his own, so it's basically like him running away from home. I wonder. I know I only spent a week or so with him, but... we really got along. Got to know each other. We talked about a whole lot of things. He could just not shut up about his life after he came to live with you, Estelle. Really? It's so embarrassing. He was such a tomboy. I guess that's still true, but... Well, I heard a lot of heartwarming stories, I'll say that much. The thing is, I never heard a word about anything before then. Oh. One time, I just kind of casually asked about what his life was like before he came to live with you. I'll never forget his expression when he asked that. I'll never be able to. His eyes just sort of clouded over. It was like he was staring over a selge-long field of who knows what, that only he could see. Afterwards, though, he just laughed it off and pretended it never happened, while avoiding the question. I don't really know his history, but his leaving has something to do with his early life, doesn't it? Yeah, we're pretty sure it does. I knew it. Whenever we went to bed, he would always talk about how the day went, right? How practice was going, for example, or how delicious lunch was, that sort of thing. Whenever we did that, he got this look, like he was looking at something bright and beautiful. It was the expression of something looking like something they want but can't have. The expression of someone looking at something they want but can't have. And at the same time, he just sort of seemed to accept that it was something he could never have. He never really lost that look the entire time he was here. Joshua. It is something you can have, you giant idiot. Estelle. So yeah, I know I shouldn't really get involved since I don't know you two that well, but... Can I ask one favor of you? Just one. Huh? If you meet him again, don't ever let him have that kind of expression. He is an idiot, thinking he can't have that kind of life. He's got just as much of a right to love, laugh, and enjoy life as any of us do. Can you do that for me? Oop. Hans. Yeah, of course I can. I'll wake him up to that fact even if I have to slap his cheeks beet red in the process. Estelle, it may take that to really get him to understand, but we'll do it. Oh, crud. Sorry in advance, Jay. Felt good to just get that off my chest. Sorry I shouldn't take up too much of your time. Good luck with your investigation. Yeah, thanks, Hans. Good luck to you too, Hans. That was a neat scene. Yo, Chloe! Are you getting ready for Club 2? No, I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, I don't have the time right now. I'm checking around the school for something. Huh? Checking for what? Well, you see, Estelle explained that they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. Strange events? Sorry, don't remember anything like that. I know there are weird rumors floating around, but I can't say I know the details. I see. Either way, thanks. We'll try someone else. I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful. No worries. Thanks for your time. No problem. Whoop. Now there's no other... Yeah, we're done this floor. We gotta try to be thorough about this. Dorothy, what are you doing? I'm taking beautiful pictures of the cafeteria. I got some really cute shots of the seafood jelly. It's so jiggly. Pretty good, huh? I don't know what I expected. Ate young lady plate. Learned young lady plate. Good work with your tests. If you're hungry, right, go on, order whatever you'd like. Okay, doesn't look like there's anybody else in here to talk to. Okay, so let's check this building next. Only the head... Well, let's talk to the headmaster. You've begun your investigation, have you? And I see that Chloe is helping too. Yes, this case does relate to our academy, so... As a student here, I'd like to help however I can. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I won't hold back any aid I can offer. Oh, Chloe, did you have a question? No, actually. Ah, is it about that thing Jill mentioned a bit ago? Something about searching for people who saw something suspicious, or... Yes, I'm assisting in the investigation. It's good to go out and be social once in a while. Good luck, your teacher's cheering for you. Yes, thank you very much. I still have a tremendous stack of exam papers I haven't looked at. I hope I can finish grading today. Huh? Strange events? Sorry, but there wasn't anything. Did anything strange happen? Anything you noticed that struck you? Anything at all? Oh, hello, you two. How goes the investigation? We'll handle this part, so we'll leave the students to you. Okay. Strange events. It was no different than any other exam period. I was busy from morning till night studying. Oh, you're bracers, aren't you? I've already been informed of your task. Please investigate freely. Finally, exams are over. Huh? What? Strange events during exams? No, don't remember anything. Strange events during the exam period? Sorry, weird stuff's not on my radar. I've only got my eye on cute stuff. So I don't remember anything weird. Nope. Man, I'm hungry. Huh? You want something? Yeah. Actually, we had a question. Estelle explained that they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. Strange events? Like, did you see anything weird or hear any odd sounds? Anything you might have noticed would be helpful. Odd sounds? Don't make me remember all that creepy stuff. Did you see something? Yeah. Haven't actually told anyone before you guys, though. I saw someone suspicious. Really? Could you give us the details? Okay, sure. I was helping out behind the schoolhouse on my way back home, right? It's a great place to chill during tests. No one's ever there. So I was walking around near the rear gate on my way back, when this white floating person suddenly flew past. I'm sure it looked like a person. No way I could have seen it wrong. A white human form. That matches what the other witnesses have said. So what happened after that? He floated off towards the rear gate. After that, I didn't see him. I see, so he disappeared towards the rear gate. Yeah, this is good intel. I should write this down in my notebook. I agree, this is valuable testimony. So, is that enough? I'm starving and I want to grab some food. Sorry, you're all good. Thanks for the help. Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but good luck or whatever. A hit! A veritable hit! Okay. Upsy daisies. Yeah, odd events? No, sorry, nothing weird happened. You might have better luck with someone else. Oh, Chloe, how'd your tests go? Oh, well enough, I guess. More importantly, Patrick, may we have a moment? Sure, what is it? So actually... Estelle explained that blah 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 blah. Strange events, you say? I do have something that might be along that line, sort of, but... It's fine if you don't know the exact details. Just tell us everything that happened at the time. Alright. Well, actually, I saw this humanoid form flying in the sky. Oh. Could you tell us everything you remember about that? Sure. It was on one of the exam nights. I had stayed behind in the classroom to study. I thought I noticed something move outside the window. I thought maybe the wind picked up something, so I went to close the window. When I saw this white, shadowy form floating outside. A white, shadowy form? So what happened next? Unfortunately, I lost sight of it immediately. It sort of just disappeared towards the east. East would mean it disappeared towards the back of the schoolhouse, right? Yeah. Still, you remembered a lot of details. Well, it was quite an interesting phenomenon. I wrote some simple notes down thinking I'd research it later. Research? Patrick is a student of the sciences, after all. Haha, I see. Was I of any help? Yeah, definitely. That was valuable testimony. I'll get that down in my notebook right away. Patrick, thank you. Not at all. It was a minor request. Huh? Did you forget something, Chloe? No, I had some stuff to do, so I was walking around the schoolhouse. Oh, what kind of stuff? So actually... Blah blah blah. Huh? Strange events. I don't think there was anything. No, I'm sorry, I'm of no help whatsoever. No, don't let it bother you. Well, let's go check with other people. Thanks, Rochelle. No problem. Hello, Chloe. Do you need something? Actually, yes. We'd like to ask you a question. Oh, what's up? So... Blah blah blah. Strange events? No, there wasn't anything in particular. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. No worries. Well, thanks for your time. If anything else comes up, let me know. You want something? Strange events during the exam period. No, I can't think of anything. Do you need something? Odd events, huh? I don't think there was anything, no. Okay, that does it for this building. Okay, so we've been... This was the club room, I think. Or was this the club room? That was the clubhouse, so we need to go to this building next. Club start up again tomorrow after a long hiatus. I'm getting some running today while I can to get myself back in the groove. Sure, Mr. Effort. Oh, this is the auditorium. It's strange, isn't it? It was only a few months ago, and yet you can't help but reminisce. Yeah. A whole lot happened after that. Our calm, serene Princess Joshua has left us. Now it's just us on the stage. Having no supporting cast feels kinda strange, you know? It does. Say, Estelle, may I make a small confession? Sure. I liked Joshua. I mean, affectionately. I was a bit attracted to him from the moment we met. What? I see. I actually kinda figured. It always sorta seemed that way. That kiss scene at the end of the play, I won't deny it sent my heart racing. I kept apologizing quietly to you even as I threw myself into the role. I was all set to really kiss him at the end, not just pretend. Really? You're a lot braver than I thought, Chloe. Yulia says I always do things that make her worry. But then when Mayor Dalmore pointed that gun at you, Estelle, Joshua's eyes. I've never seen eyes so full of murderous rage. And it was all because you're that important to him. That's when I gave up, because I realized I never had a chance against that. I don't know. I think it might be a little too early for you to give up. I mean, honestly, Chloe, I can't hope to compare to you. Oh, Estelle, you're so silly when it comes to this sort of thing. You really have no idea just how charming you are. Man, I pay you a compliment and you poke fun at me. Come on, Chloe, I was serious. But that's just it, so was I. I love that about you, Estelle, your open honesty. And I think Joshua feels the same way. I guess Joshua and I are a bit alike in that sense. You know, I did notice that, kind of. You're both smart, level-headed, polite. To be honest, I totally told Joshua you two would be great together because of that. Until I met everyone here, I was very lonely. I think in that sense I was a little like Joshua before he met you. If there's a difference between us, it would be our strength. Your strength? Like how? Grandmother wishes very much to name me the next queen, especially after what happened recently. I guess it would be for the best, all things considered, but if I become queen, I'll never be Chloe Rins again. I will be Claudia von Oslis forevermore, burdened with power and responsibility. I'd never again get to hug those orphans, or talk to my friends casually, or attend class. The very idea terrifies me. Yet I feel so pathetic for not having the strength to return to that solitude when it's necessary. I still haven't given grandmother a proper answer. Chloe. In that sense, Joshua is stronger than I could ever hope to be. I'm sure that he, more than anyone, didn't want to be separated from you. But even so, he disappeared so as not to involve you in what he felt was his own problem. Joshua's strong on some level, yeah. But I don't think that's the kind of strength you should admire. It's the role of a queen to rule a whole country. Of course you're hesitating. It's natural. Heck, what would really be worrying would be if you wanted it without hesitating, like Duna. Being worried and unsure about whether you'll be good and still trying anyway? That's why you'll be an amazing queen, Chloe. Estelle. Joshua. Joshua didn't hesitate. He barely thought twice. He left me. Left us. Behind, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. That's something I can't forgive him for. Estelle. You're right. It is unforgivable. Why is it the cute ones are always the ones who don't understand a girl's feelings? Especially the ones who are cuter than... And don't forget the... I'm so glad we're friends, Chloe. I don't have many people I can open up to quite like this. Neither do I. Although we've been talking about all embarrassing things, really. Please don't misunderstand me, though. I don't feel, that way about Joshua at all now. Yeah, don't worry, it's okay. I kinda learned the hard way that love isn't something you should try and hold back. I guess my dad would totally call us both a couple of dumb kids. Thank you, Estelle. Well, to be honest, if I said I didn't have any feelings left towards him, I'd be lying. But more than anything, I want to see you two happy together, and don't worry, I get it. Anyway, we spent a bit too much time with girl talk, I think. Want to get back to interviewing the students? Yes, we should. Let's try to talk to everyone before nightfall. Okay, I am loving this. So many wonderful little scenes. Okay, so no one in the auditorium. Okay. So we got two more buildings and kind of the plaza square. Let's rotate the camera. That's Mr. Effort. Let's check out the square next. Here's someone. Strange events during the exam period. Nah, I don't really know of anything. Try asking someone else. Okay, next building. Empty room. Empty room. Girls! Excuse me? And how come no one ever told me? Whoa. I already said that I'd spend my vacation sightseeing across the barrel. Why am I being forced to return home now? Felicity, please, calm yourself. No, I refuse! This time I will say my piece. Tests are finally over, and I was finally starting to plan all the things I wanted to do for my vacation. So why is a return ticket to the Empire conveniently showed up on my doorstep now of all times? You've been plotting against me with Grandfather, haven't you? Man, hard to get in a word edgewise. Let's just see what happens. I truly believe it would be in your best interest to keep these complaints to yourself for now. They could only serve to make things worse. Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you forgotten your place? How dare you speak to your mistress in such a manner? Oops. Pardon us. I did try to warn you. Do you need something from me? Yeah, sorry to butt in while you're busy. We're in the middle of an investigation, you see. Bada bada bada. I see, you've come about that little incident. Rena, please, that's enough. I can hardly bear to recall such horrors. Did something happen? Indeed. In fact, what we saw would qualify as more than strange. It was a human form floating in the air. Ah. Rena! Please, tell me everything you saw in as much detail as possible. I would love to. I believe I could share enough information for the both of us. Is that acceptable, Felicity? Fine! Do whatever you want! It was the night before exams. Very suddenly, Felicity said there was someone outside the window. Oh, joy of joys! This already sounds like the start of some ghost story. When I peeked out the window, I saw a human form floating above the schoolhouse, just as she'd said. It spun as if blown by the wind. Ooh. Eventually, it disappeared towards the back of the schoolhouse. And then came the worst part of all. My lady, being struck by fear, climbed into my bed and... Surely that part isn't relevant to their investigation, Rena! Yeah, no need to be that specific. Oh, I see. A pity, just as it was starting to get interesting, too. Anyway, to make a long story short, a human shape appeared in the sky above the schoolhouse, spun around, then vanished towards the back side of the schoolhouse. Yes, that's correct. Was that of any help? More than helpful, thanks a lot. We couldn't have asked for a better testimony, really. Alright, I should jot this down in my notebook right away. Ooh. I wish we hadn't brought it up again. I can't stop thinking about it. Just as I'd forgotten, too. I wish that Felicity would learn to compose herself. Her cowardice would only be met with disdain among fellow nobles. I guess we're done here. Holy crap, it's late already. I think we've gotten just about everything we can from the students. Shall we head back to the student council room? Yeah, let's. With any luck, we can put together what we've heard with everyone else and figure out what's up. I guess that means there's nothing to see in this last building. There's been a suspicious presence sneaking around the academy as of late. Maybe one of those is around. Looks like rumor mill has started. My tests went well enough, I guess. Grades like mine should at least put me near the top of the class. Okay, that's Mr. Effort again. Okay, yeah, so people are repeating now. Well, they're not repeating, everybody's changed, but... Hey, you're back! Alright, everyone, reports. Hit me, in the face! Most of our interviews were with the staff were fruitless. Only the school janitor saw someone suspicious. The suspect seemed to disappear right outside the gate to the old schoolhouse, apparently. Yeah, the teaching staff were all too busy preparing for the test, so nobody saw anything unusual. The cafeteria lady and Fauna, the receptionist, also didn't have much to say. I was kind of afraid of that. Well, for our part, we heard some interesting stories from 3 students in particular. Estelle reported Patrick, Mickey, and Felicity's stories to the group. All of them centered around the rear of the school grounds near the old schoolhouse. That strikes me as too similar for it to be mere coincidence. I got some results too! I took 30 pictures of the students and teachers and 50 of the school scenery! Hee, they're all really cute! I love this place! Sadly, my efforts failed to shine. I did, however, cause several beautiful kittens to flock to the siren call of my lute. So you two accomplished literally nothing. Like, at all. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but come on. So that'd leave me for last, I'd suppose. I looked over the records for any similar cases. Problem is, everything here is so new, there's nothing really in the way of ghost stories and whatnot. Anything remotely relevant centers around the old schoolhouse. The old schoolhouse again. It's suspicious no matter how you look at the case. I'm a little unclear. What is the history of that building? It's the original Genus building. It's been around for centuries as far as I know. The new campus was finished about 20 years ago? The school moved here and the old place has been closed off ever since. Wait, hang up. It's closed off. But I thought we popped in there during the school festival. Unfortunately, some of the very dangerous monsters that have been wandering around got in after you left. We've had to leave it tightly locked and abandoned ever since. Oh my! A stone ruin dating back centuries. It strikes me as the perfect haunt for a ghost. Thanks a heap for pointing that out. Now, I really don't want to go, but it's not like we have any other leads. It's getting pretty late now, so how about we check it out tomorrow? Yeah. Why, Estelle? Whatever makes now a bad time? It doesn't seem that late. Well, you see, it's almost nightfall, and it might be dangerous with the monsters and stuff. It'll be a bit of a challenge during the day, so I imagine it'd be stupidly dangerous at night. Ah, but is that not the point? The truly terrifying manifests best under the light of the moon. If there is any time to grasp the true nature of our spectre, it is now. Yeah! You gotta get ghost pictures at night! It's the law! Or something. The law in Looney Land, maybe. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? I don't know. I thought I saw something outside the window. It was sort of a whitish shadow. Probably just Seek. Hold on. A white shadow. Estelle? What's... Estelle? Elle? Estelle, wake up. Huh? Estelle, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. Phew, you had us sweating there, Estelle. So how do you feel? I think I'm okay. Wait, this is the girls' dorm, right? Why am I... Wait! I saw it! It was the white shadow right out that window! And then it... We know, honey. Calm down. So you really did see a ghost. Estelle, what did the white shadow look like? Well... It was a man dressed in old-fashioned clothes, like an opera getup or something, and wearing a mask. He danced in circles and he was glowing. He flew off towards the old schoolhouse. Whoa! What a neato ghost! I'm going to hazard a guess that this matches the description you've heard before, right? I figured the old schoolhouse would have something to do with this. Screw it! What? I don't know if this is a spook or a dude with an airship in his pants or whatever. If he's gonna run around looking crazy and scaring people and making them faint, I'm going to beat him to a pulp once and for all! Beat him to a pulp? And that what exactly happened to your fear of ghosts? I was scared of ghosts because I wasn't sure if they existed or could rip my soul out or something. Now that I've seen one, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Not at all. If I see it again, I'm going to polish my staff with its face. I'm not sure if this is courage or if she's gone off the deep end. Oh, Estelle. This game is always good at making you laugh. Alright, I got the key to the back gate from the teachers. Received back gate key. Thanks, Hans. Let's get into the schoolhouse, punch this ghost in the face, and drag him back to the guild. We're finally entering Estelle's element, it seems. Well then, let us begin our test of courage. Monsters may have taken root in the ruin, so only those skilled at the art of combat should enter. A good idea. Dorothy can come, but I'm afraid our student friends need to remain here. Yeah, no, we'll leave everything up to you big, tough fighting types. We'll be waiting here in case something happens. Scheherazade? May I accompany you? Huh? Ah, Prince... I don't think it would be very wise for you to do something this dangerous. The children at the orphanage have seen this, whatever it is. I cannot simply let it be. I've also been inside the old schoolhouse on a few occasions. I think I may be able to help. I see. Well, you certainly proved you're quite the fighter during the coup. All right then, just be careful. I will, I promise. Okay then. Let's head into the schoolhouse and catch us a ghost. Yeah! Oh god, we're gonna have to fight through the freaking schoolhouse while protecting Dorothy. Gah! Why must they inflict things like this upon me? Okay, Orb Mint. Well, this seems about as good of a place to wrap this one up. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, subscribe, favorite. Throw any feedback you may have into the comments below, as I always look forward to hearing from you all. We'll see you again next time on another new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter, here on Classic Gaming Replayed. Farewell.